Have you been experiencing the dreaded boot loop problem plaguing the LG V10 smartphones? Does your LG V10 constantly turn itself off and on or get stuck in the LG Power Up logo? We're going to show you how to strategically install a few heat sinks to keep the processor running cooler, hence keeping your phone from overheating and causing it to boot loop. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Human from CellularDR.com. Welcome to our channel and thank you for tuning in for another LG smartphone troubleshooting and repair video. Today I'm going to show you how to keep your LG V10 from overheating and getting the boot loop problem. There are several different models of the LG V10 such as VS990, H900, H901, and H960. This simple modification can be used on any of them the same way. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you've probably seen similar videos for the LG G3 and G4. So why is this phone boot looping? The simple answer is that the processor and the MMC IC chip on the phone are prone to overheating. So if you use numerous apps and try to push your phone too hard, the processor overheats and over time causes permanent damage to the IC chips, and that is when the boot looping starts. In this video, I'm going to show you how to perform a simple modification that will allow your phone to run cooler and keep it from turning on and off and boot looping by itself. Most people usually find our videos after the problem has already started and the phone is already boot looping. This may or may not fix the issue if your phone is in a constant state of non-stop boot looping. The best time to perform this modification is either before your phone even starts to show any signs or on the first sign of boot loop. Considering the high cost of this phone and the inexpensive fix, you should really perform this modification to every single LG V10 out there. So if you know anyone that has this phone, friends, family, co-workers, etc., you should share this video with them immediately so that they can make the same modification to their phone and keep it from getting damaged. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the main processor IC chip of the phone, which overheats and causes the boot loop problem. Choose any corner of the shield and carefully pry it off. Be careful not to insert the tweezers too far in and avoid damaging any components on the motherboard. We're going to place heat sinks on top of the processor and the MMC IC chips. I have several pre-cut heatsink tapes with adhesive on one side. Go ahead and remove the adhesive backing and place the copper heatsink on the MMC chip. It is very important to make sure your tape is the perfect size, or to be safe, even a little bit smaller than the chip. You want to make sure there is no excess copper tape hanging off the sides. There are many small components near the chip that can short out and damage the phone if the copper tape extends over the chip and touches these components. Since the MMC chip is covered by the silver shield, we're going to put 2 layers of the tape on it so that the heat can transfer from the chip to the shield. Now we're going to put a small piece of Scotch tape on top of the coil. We do this to keep it from accidentally shorting out. So cut a small piece of Scotch tape and cover the large coil next to the processor chip. Now let's go ahead and put a small piece of copper tape over the processor IC chip, similar to what we did on the MMC chip previously. Align it perfectly in the center and make sure it is not sticking out the sides. As you can see here, the coil we covered with the Scotch tape is not protected by the silver shield. The reason we put the Scotch tape on it is because we are going to place another large piece of copper tape on the outside of the shield, and if we don't cover the capacitor with a non-conductive tape, it will cause a short. Now remove the backing from the larger heatsink tape and place it carefully across the silver shield, making sure it is not sticking out the sides. What this does is take the heat away from the chip and spread it around the back of the silver shielding instead of letting it build up on the processor. We're going to put another small piece of copper tape on the other side of the silver shield, making sure that it is making contact with the larger copper tape. This is more of the same, just making sure it is pulling as much heat away from the board as possible. Now go ahead and reassemble the phone. We have tried many different kinds of heat sinks, and based on ease and price, we have devised this as the most efficient and cost-effective way to go. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to share this video with anyone you know that may be experiencing a similar problem with their phone. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions that may benefit anyone watching this video, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear back from you regarding your experience trying to perform this modification. The feedback would be very helpful to us and to anyone else watching this video and thinking about trying this. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you are automatically notified when new videos are posted with more tips and tricks on how to keep your smartphone running efficiently. Thank you so much for watching.